It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Let's take a look at the numbers for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got LeBron James, also Clint Capella out there, and it's Duncan in at the 2-guard spot. And for the Timberwolves, Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. Then there's Edwards, and it's Moore in at the 3 slot. And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game. Here we go.
So the Lakers win the tip. Here's Reeves. And there's the pass to LeBron. Shot clock at 6. Gobert with the block. And here is Moore. Outside, Towns. Pass to Tyler. Fires the 3. It's not going to go for him. Pass to James. Duncan with the screen on Gobert. Gobert with the block, and he gets it back. Moves back up. James, no good. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Edwards looking it over. Passes it to Towns. He kicks it to Tyler. This one for 3. Rebounded by Capella. Looking at the last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Nuggets in Ball Arena.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
From deep, Moore. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
And Cat remains an excellent passer at his position. Outstanding at seeing the floor and finding teammates.
Now here's Duncan. 11 points for him in that last game against Denver. Driving to the basket. Towns with the defensive effort.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
To the inside. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet.
I'd keep going to Towns inside. I mean, it's not complicated. He got awesome touch. Plus, he's 6'11" and almost 300 lb.
Now here's James. 9-point game his last outing. Shots over Towns. The good-looking shot from the wing.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And Tyler kicks to Edwards. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And finished off by Edwards.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Baby, it is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well.
And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. It's a 5-point game. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. I mean, a lot of questionable, poor decisions by them with the ball. And when that happens, you can get blasted.
Moore passes to Tyler. Back to Moore. Now the pass to Gobert. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Best of luck to any defender trying to slow Gobert down. He is ruthless inside.
Screen by Capella. Down low. The shot comes out. Gobert with the defensive effort. Minnesota leading by 7. Now here's Edwards. He had 37 points last game out. He feeds it to Gobert. Over Duncan. Misses off the left iron.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration too.
LeBron against Edwards. Gobert down low. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
With his size, Gobert can make this look really easily. It's almost unfair.
Lakers trail by 9. So the Lakers call timeout, their first. By this point in the year, Greg, the playoff discussion comes into play. Some teams look solid to make it, and others are chasing a spot.
Absolutely. And this is when you want to play your best basketball in the regular season. Coming down the stretch can be a mental drag, but rewarding for some clubs. This is when playoff spots are secure.
James, the pass to Reeves. Screen by Capella. To the paint, to end the drought, and the dunk by Capella.
Capella's such a good roller after setting the screen. It's hard to defend him in the screen and roll.
Now here's Moore. He's guarded closely. Pass to Edwards. The shot. Good, and the assist goes to town.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Reeves. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Denver.
And it seemed like he spent about half the game shooting free throws. Credit him for really taking it to the defense.
Oh, here's Edwards. 9-point game. Kicks to Tyler. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Towns. No one near Edwards as connects again from distance.
9 in and 9 out. You can count on him to stretch the defense and just open up the floor.
Would you believe he's now tied for 5th most triples in a single season? It's amazing.
Pulling even with Steph Curry, who in 2017 also hit 324 threes. We'll see where it goes from here. This is going to be fun to track.
Drills the three-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Tyler. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. The shot from the low post is good.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
The Lakers with the ball, following the bucket by the Timberwolves.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Inside, here's Moore. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Here's LeBron after the basket by Minnesota. Capella sends a screen for LeBron. Over Towns. James, no good.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Now Edwards. He's got 7. From 15 feet away, Gobert. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Timeout called the Lakers. And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
He's checked in for Edwards. The Lakers also changing it up. Hachimura comes in for Duncan. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Austin Reeves. Right wing, back to Vincent. LeBron up top. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
And Minnesota has possession after LeBron James's miss. 6 to shoot. Back to Towns. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Towns has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
The dish to Capella. Pass to Vincent. To halt the run. That one falls. Minnesota leading by 15. And Tyler kicks to Towns. Dishes it to Tyler. Clarkson outside. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Hachimura. Launches a 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 from 3-point land here in the first quarter. Here's Tyler. He's covered by Hachimura. Tyler, no good. Lakers trail by 15. Hachimura the pass to LeBron. And the pass to Hachimura. With the fadeaway. Count it, good.
And a solid shooter from mid-range. Hachimura with textbook fundamentals.
Here's Tyler. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Towns, the pass to Moore. Back to Towns. Clarkson for three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. James has got his 5th rebound in this one.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Clarkson looking for an opening. Pass to Towns. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter of the game. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Hachimura finds Vincent. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one is on Towns.
LeBron deals with a ton of physical defense, and he dishes out some physical contact too. But that's why he works so hard on his body. I mean, you might foul him, but you're not going to push him around. No way, Jose.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, LeBron.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
He's off on the second.
And another miss. Whew, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Reed the pass to Miller. Clarkson outside. Pass to Edwards. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Hachimura. Passes it to Vincent. Shoots over Clarkson. That one rolling around and rims out.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And again for 3.
Now claiming the mark for hitting the 5th most threes in a season. Wow.
A tremendous feat. It's incredible how he can control the game from the perimeter.
And just like the only other player in this category's top 5, Steph Curry, what an honor to be mentioned alongside him.
Here's Porter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Playing ferocious inside. Porter Jr. went right after the big dog.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
And it's clear that's a change for the better from what he was able to do at the free throw line a year ago, guys.
Free throw good. Porter.
You know, we've seen Kevin Porter Jr. play the 1, 2, and the 3, and no matter where he plays, KPJ is a bucket getter.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Vincent with it. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Tice with a screen on Clarkson. Three-pointer. Connects from three-point range. Vincent's got 5 points so far. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Timberwolves lead by 11. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Timberwolves to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Here's Clarkson. His last outing, he had 8 points. We've got Naz Reid. Miller is out there with Edwards. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Porter in at the shooting guard. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's face and then go and corral that backboard.
Now Vincent back to Hachimura. Shoots over Clarkson. Hachimura, no good. Minnesota leading by 11. Reid kicks to Clarkson. He dishes it to Edwards. And he drives in, and there it is for him. Edwards got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Minnesota. Lakers shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. To the middle. The shot's good from Christie.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Edwards against Duncan. Miller sets a screen for Edwards. Fires the three. Christie with the rebound.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
There's the pass to Tice. Hachimura down low, guarded by Porter. Hachimura, the pass to Tice. 5 on the clock. Here's Duncan. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Duncan's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Lakers. Edwards against Duncan. Shoots from the high post. Edwards with another miss. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. To the inside. Duncan, the pass to Christie. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Vincent. He's covered by Clarkson. Stolen by Reid. Outside Edwards. A three-pointer is right on target. Edwards got 15 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Reid the pass to Porter. And here's Clarkson, still without a basket. There's the steal. Clarkson against Christie. Trains the three-pointer.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Christie against Porter. There's the dish to Clarkson. Back to Porter. Beyond the arc. And the three ball is good. He's got 5.
And they're not afraid to let it fly from deep. They're looking to extend their lead with the 3 ball here in the second quarter.
Here's Vincent. He's covered by Clarkson. Pass to Hachimura from downtown. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Clarkson. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Edwards can't hit. Lakers trail by 9. Here's Christie. Off target from three-point range. And so Clarkson will bring it up for Minnesota. 17 points was their biggest margin. Out to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. This one for 3. Drills it from outside. Edwards got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Timberwolves.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
And the Lakers call time here. Minnesota making some changes. Rudy Gobert comes in for Miller, and it's Tyler in for Kevin Porter. And so it's the Lakers with it, down by 12. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rules. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by help defenders. I like the former idea. It seems less extreme.
So it's Minnesota now, after the basket by Los Angeles. Edwards against Duncan. Pass to Tyler. Lets the 3 fly. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Here's Reeves. Still scoreless. It's hauled in by Edwards.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
To the paint. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And we've got a moment now to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for Clint Capella.
And those are some numbers that he can't be happy about. His rebounding totals have taken a dip over the past few months. He's got to get back to giving the kind of effort on the boards we were seeing from him earlier.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Towns comes in for Naz Reid. And Moore subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. And the Lakers also making a switch. LeBron's checked in for Daniel Tice. That one goes in. 10 points for him.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. This Lakers franchise, of course, has a lot of championships, but they know that nothing's given. Coach Darvin Ham said that ring and them banners don't come if you ain't on your thing. You've got to be focused and make every day count. Talking about championship. At some point, the lip service gets old. You've got to go do it. Kevin, back to you.
Got to go do it. He's all about action. David, thank you. The Lakers with the ball, following the 3 by Minnesota. Hachimura with a screen on Towns. Just 5 on the clock. James, the pass to Hachimura. No good. Gobert with the defensive effort. With 10 games left, let's see how the playoff race is shaping up out west. You look at Minnesota. Right now, they're locked into 3rd place in the conference, looking to get a high seed for the playoffs. And, of course, there's the Lakers. Not really any threat right now, as their record showing a lot more losses.
And I think for the Timberwolves, with the regular season they've enjoyed, it has to be wondered at this point if they're the team to beat this postseason.
You know, the way they've handled just about every challenge that's been thrown at them this year, I don't see how they couldn't be considered front runners for the title.
Now here is Hachimura. He has 5. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Passes to Reeves. Kicks it out to LeBron. James connects from deep.
This quarter, they're doing some real damage from outside the arc, trying to stay within striking distance.
Edwards drives in. It's good. Edwards got 20 points.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Lakers trail by 11. Down low. Here's Vincent. Gobert with the block.
So good at finding these swats. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the Lakers get called for the foul. And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best three-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period.
And he makes the first.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Katz is generally among the best in the league.
Minnesota making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. And Towns drops them both.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here's James. He's got 6. LeBron flashes inside. Towns with the defensive effort.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And Minnesota has possession after LeBron James's miss. Tyler dishes to Towns. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Moore with the steal. Inside. That shot is off. Lakers trail by 13. Here's Vincent. He has 5. Launches it from deep. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now, here's Clarkson. He's guarded closely. High post, Gobert. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Rui Hachimura picks one up.
Nice job by Gobert finishing the play through the bump.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
You know, I also like the fact they've been really aggressive in attacking from behind the arc. They could do a lot of damage from there tonight.
A free throw drops for Gobert.
You know, he gets there so often. Gobert would like to make these at a higher clip.
And the Lakers making a change here. And Gobert drops them both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Here's Hood Schifino. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Here's Tice. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And they get it back. Just 2 to shoot. Good Schifino. Shot is off. Timberwolves leading by 15. Picked him clean. The pass to Reeves. misses, and the dry spell continues. Looking at the last game for the Timberwolves, it was a loss to the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Here's Hood Schifino. After Jordan Clarkson's bucket, fires from way outside. Reeves can't hit. Timberwolves have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. And Tyler kicks to Clarkson. Gobert with a screen on James.
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Elevating like a rocket booster. Clarkson likes to get into the paint and finish at the rim.
And Tice throws it down.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Minnesota.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Now, here's Clarkson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Now we take a look at the 2K leaderboard to see who the best rebounders in the NBA have been over the last 10 games. Fourth, Rudy Gobert.
When it comes to rebounding, it's been a stupendous stretch for him. He's been using his body and strength so effectively.
Free throw good. Clarkson.
Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. There's 1:17 left in the first half. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Capella. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Capella's got his second bucket of the night.
I love what Capella brings to the game. Tough, physical, strong, relentless. Got to respect what he does on these contact finishes.
Now here's Towns. 6 points for him. Duncan surveying the D. And Duncan throws it down.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Here's Tyler after the basket by Los Angeles. Kick out to Moore. Clock at 6. Clarkson finds Gobert, and the basket is good.
Big finish by Gobert, getting the hoop and going to the strike.
The Timberwolves have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Porter's checked in for Clarkson. Gobert, no good on that free throw. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. 17-point game. Here's Reeves, defended by Gobert. Here's Reeves. Nothing on the board. From deep. Gobert with the block. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Carl, you guys have built a lead. What is the key to maintaining or increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
You had the advantage in the first half. We'll see if you can keep that advantage in the second half. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Their passing was clearly superior in the first half. They were playing a team game, not one-on-one basketball. Good player movement, good ball movement, and they have a healthy lead to show it.
And now, as the season winds down, a look at the Western Conference picture.
I think for the Timberwolves, they're in good position. Definitely among the top teams in the conference.
And just as important as the seeding is how you're playing down the stretch. They're trying to dial it in. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Taking a look at the Lakers. LeBron James is out there with Clint Capella. Then there's Duncan, and it's Reeves in at the point. Tyler down low. Back to Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. Towns for three, bangs home the trifecta. Towns has got 9.
Hey, a confident shooter like Towns doesn't need any time to get a shot up.
Towns against LeBron. Duncan with the screen for LeBron. Plays it up and banks it in. James has got his third basket of the night.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Oh, here's Edwards. Gets to Tyler from past the arc. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Duncan against Edwards. Duncan, the pass to Capella. Off on the layup.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Towns dishes to Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got his 4th assist in this one.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's James. Capella, the pass to LeBron. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And now look at the numbers for Edwards. He's been having a wonderful season, and he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Pass to Gobert. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Edwards kicks to Tyler. Oh, good with the triple.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Gobert against James. Capella with a screen on Gobert. James, the pass to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Watching LeBron in the pick and roll is artistry in motion. Timing, precision, everything's right on the mark.
Duncan against Edwards. He kicks it to Tyler. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. James with some nice D.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
No good from Duncan.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Edwards against Duncan. Outside Edwards. Here's Towns. Got it. Good job in the low post. Towns has got 5 points in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Capella, rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after. And Towns, the bucket on the assist from Edwards. Towns has got 13. And we may have an injury here that does not look good.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
Hachimura, he's checked in for the Lakers. And the Lakers call time here. And here are the top free throw shooting teams this month. You don't want to put these guys in the line too often. In the third spot, the Timberwolves.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line, converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. A fadeaway. Los Angeles with another miss.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Passes it to Tyler. Feeds to Towns. And he lays it straight in. He's got 15.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
The pass to Hachimura. Kicks it to LeBron. He gets that one. LeBron's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. LeBron James still has a singular focus. He says, I'm a winner and I want to win. Competing for championships has been my goal since I entered the league. Once you know how to get there, playing basketball at this level, just to be playing basketball, is not in my DNA anymore. Kevin, he certainly has that special sauce.
He is letting it be known, and championship medal to boot. David, thank you.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
A three-pointer, no good. The Lakers have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Towns against LeBron. Six to shoot. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And here's Edwards from the arc. A rebound by the Lakers. Hachimura's got his 4th rebound in this one. Dishes to James. Lob pass to Duncan. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Tyler. 11 points in the game. Moore passes to Towns. To the middle. A nice shot by Tyler. Tyler's got 13.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Reeves. No scoring in this one. Pass to James. Fouled on the shot, picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
That is the savvy of LeBron on display. Doesn't just convert, but draws the foul and has the chance to tack another one on his point total.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
Clarkson, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Free throw good, LeBron. Timberwolves have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Top of the key. And he nails the jumper. 8 points for Jordan Clarkson.
Looking strong. Clarkson gets great elevation on that jumper.
Duncan, a screen. Six on the shot clock. It's stolen by Edwards. To the paint, here's Clarkson. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 5 assists tonight.
Fighting his way inside, Clarkson shows good body control.
James looking around. From the arc. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Duncan finds James. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
And he lays in the alley-oop.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
Duncan against Edwards. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
And the first one at the line is good. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Miller comes in for Towns. Porter's checked in for Edwards. And it's Conley in for Tyler. Duncan hits them both. Here is Conley. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Pass to Reed. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. A chance here to get a quick injury report. Let's get an update on Clint Capella with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Los Angeles' head athletic trainer. The belief right now is that it's a high ankle sprain. Now, they're still running tests, but the swelling is making that a little more complicated. This was a team that was struggling a bit, so losing him hurts extra. But they have to cope with the loss. Back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Here's Reed following the basket by LeBron James. With the teardrop, that one good for 2. 14 points for him.
Knowing exactly where his guys are at all times, that's a nice dime from the king.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. It's off to Boston for him after this game as they take on the Celtics. That sets off a 5-game tour for him. Here's Miller, and that's good for 2 as he grabs the feed. Miller's got his first 2 points of the night.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Passes it to Hachimura. Inside, here's Duncan. Rebounded by Clarkson. Minnesota's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. The pass to Conley. Launches it. It's rebounded by Tice.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3. And you know, what you love about Mike Conley, he's a leader by example.
The epitome of a terrific point guard and teammate. True professional in every sense of the word, on and off the floor. He plays and he teaches and mentors. I could see him, if he desired, being a really good head coach someday.
Outside Conley to the inside. And that one good from Clarkson. Clarkson's got 14 points for the game.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
LeBron against Porter. Now here's LeBron. He's got 15. 6 to shoot. Pulls up, high post. Rebounded by Clarkson. We've got 1:13 left to play in the third. 18 feet out, and there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
LA has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Porter against LeBron. Over Porter. James, no good. Minnesota shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Conley dishes to Clarkson. Over Duncan. Clarkson missing again. And Los Angeles guys shooting 37% so far in the third quarter. And they're not satisfied with this lack of offensive execution. Now, here's Tice. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. James finds Tice, and it's in there. Tice has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Reed with it. He has yet to score. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
First trip to the line for him here.
And he's at 73% this year at the foul line. Adequate, but not spectacular.
And I like the fact, guys, that those numbers have gone up since last season. I mean, he said free throw shooting was an area he was looking to improve,
Take a break.
and he has.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Reed. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension. You've got a big guy that can pass.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Conley. Reed is out there with Miller. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Clarkson in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now Reed following Hachimura's three-point attempt. Outside Conley. Nailed from three-point land. Conley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Vincent, over by Conley. Tice with a screen on Conley. Fires it up. Vincent's shot is good. And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Lakers shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Fires for 3. That shot off.
The defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Deep 2 from Clarkson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Hachimura's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And one of the big changes to college basketball, Clark, as you know, the NIL, name, image, and likeness. It seems like that would impact the choice to enter the NBA draft.
I don't think there's any question it's had that impact. Some guys that were borderline draft picks now not being penalized for being on scholarship can monetize their name, image, and likeness and do so to the tune of some fairly significant dollars in some cases. And even if the money is not NBA large, it still could close the gap for a family of a player that might be struggling and could use some additional income.
A free throw drops for Vincent. Both shots good from the stripe. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Clarkson outside, and the foul called on Austin Reeves. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Porter. Right side, Conley. Back to Porter. And Clark, we know Commissioner Silver has acknowledged the game has changed in terms of its impact on players' bodies. And so adjusting the regular season's length is not out of the question.
Well, you and I have talked about it for years. I've talked about it with other fellow announcers. It would be wonderful to see the season reduced by about 15-20% in terms of regular season games. I think it would enhance the product immensely. And the fact that Commissioner Silver is letting us know it's not off the table, maybe we'll see it reduced in the not-too-distant future.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, there might be more in store.
Clarkson outside. Down low. Here's Reed, and he dunks it down.
Well, Clarkson doesn't do huge assist numbers, but he won't waste a wide-open opportunity.
Lakers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Tice with a screen on Porter. And good that time. He's got 19.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now here is Conley. Here's Clarkson. It's rebounded by Tice. Here's Vincent, covered by Conley. Now Vincent, screened by Tice. Vincent, the pass to Tice. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Clark, I'm not sure there's been another era in the NBA with so many fantastic passers at every position.
Yeah, you know, I think it's a function of what we saw going back into the 80s with Bird and Magic and how they shared the ball and were such great passers. Then you had another group of outstanding playmakers at the point guard spot and on the wings. So now centers at this particular stage in the game's evolution are playmakers, excellent passers, and are players that teams can run their offense through. So I think it's just been kind of a natural evolution because of the skill level of all players when it comes to passing.
No good on the second free throw.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
LA's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Tice with a screen on Porter. Basket good.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. Pass to Reed. Puts up a deep three. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Tice with a screen on Porter. Pass to Hachimura. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's great.
And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Monday, they'll go up against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Then on Wednesday, they'll head back home to host the Indiana Pacers.
And looking at the Grizzlies matchup, that's where you have got to bring your A game, especially when you know you're going to be fighting an uphill battle all night long.
Now here's Conley, defended by Vincent. Pass to Reed. Five to shoot. The fader. Rebound the Lakers. LeBron's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And there's the pass to Vincent. Back to LeBron. Over Conley. And there's another one for the Lakers.
LeBron's skill level is so great. I mean, that mid-range is not his go-to, but he can do it all, so it looks like it's part of his go-to.
Now, here's Clarkson. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Porter against Hachimura. Lobbed up there for Hachimura. Stolen by Clarkson. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's Reed. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. LeBron outside. Lets it go with the three. Miller grabs the miss. Miller's got 5 rebounds tonight.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Now here's Conley. Defense is right there. And here's Reed. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Reed's got 15 points here in the second half. LA's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Reeves the pass to LeBron. The shot off that time. Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Outside Conley. Back to Clarkson. Puts it up from 12. Hachimura grabs the miss. Hachimura's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Vincent. Pass to Reeves. Now Hachimura. Out to Duncan. 16 feet away. Rebound collected by Clarkson.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Conley with the three. The rebound by the Lakers. Now here's James. Passes to Vincent. Back to James. The pass to Hachimura. 5 on the clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Third personal foul.
And you can see what makes Hachimura a tough cover. He can beat you with finesse, and also he can bring the hard hat.
And that one falls for Hachimura. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Garza's checked in. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Jordan Clarkson. Hachimura hits them both. And it's Porter with the ball for Minnesota. He dishes it to Conley. They set the pick. Puts up a three. Rebound the Lakers. James has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Now here's James. Shoots over Reed. Hits the outside fadeaway. LeBron's got 19 points.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Conley inside the line. The rebound by the Lakers. Here's Hachimura. To the paint. Here's Reeves. To the right side. From outside the arc. Knocks down the three ball. He's got 24.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Now here is Conley. Outside Porter. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
And now that Kevin Porter Jr. has settled into the league, he just keeps getting better.
Yeah, you know, he does it all. Scoring, playmaking, rebounding, defending, active in the passing lanes. Very few guys do it all the way that he does. He's got a well-rounded game. Shooting two.
No good on that one. Ross is checked in for the Timberwolves. Good on the second free throw. Here's Reeves. Pass to Hachimura. The dish to LeBron. And Porter comes to help. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Conley grabs the miss.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Now, Ross, after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Here's Reeves. Lakers working the ball around now. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. A shot by Duncan. Nobody around. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Outside Porter. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's Reeves, covered by Conley. There's a good screen. Kicks it out to James. Off target with his three.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Conley, the pass to Ross. Shoots. That's good on the jump shot. Ross has got his first basket. So it's the Lakers now. Duncan with it. He takes it in, and he makes that one. Duncan's got 5 points now this quarter.
High percentage play. He's excellent around the rim.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Minnesota.
And as one-sided as it gets today, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W column for the season, will go down as their 48th win.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
Well, once they'd taken the first 2 from them, you could just sense how this one was going to go.
And we know Hachimura has a confident personality. You see it there with the rise and fire approach. Nice.
Now here is Conley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on LeBron James.
3rd team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Nas Reed. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And we've got a lineup change for the Lakers. And he sinks the second. Here's Hood Schifino. There's 45 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Johnson with a screen on Ross. A nice shot by Hood Schifino.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Here is Ross. After Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot. Pass to Reed. Conley surveying the D. For 3, Ross. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Here's Vincent. And another basket for the Lakers.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, thanks a lot, Carl. A lot of players got in on the action offensively. When you get it rolling as a team, how good can you be?
I mean, it's awesome, to get a chance to keep the defense guessing. We did a great job of that tonight. We did a fabulous job. We let our defense be our offense tonight, and that's when we were at our best. That's what happens.
It certainly was great on the floor tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Much appreciated, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now we present the New Balance Player of the Game.